Good Tuesday morning, everybody. This is Steve Monday, Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar and see what's going on around the area. You see, we've got some rain moving through the county. And most of the widespread rain has already come through, and it's off to our east, and it'll continue to move east, and we'll continue to see conditions improve as we go through the morning hours here around the county. We did have quite a few rumbles of thunder last night. I know it probably woke some folks up around 4 a.m. and certainly got your attention. And the old wives' tale is if you hear thunder in the wintertime, it'll snow within a week to 10 days. So we'll see. I can tell you by looking, there's nothing really out there that is convincing me at this point that we're going to see snow over the next week to 10 days, but still a long way to go. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how it plays out. But as you can see, quite a bit of rain moving through the area. Again, most of it is already off to our east and continuing to move east. You can see quite a few thunderstorms down to our southwest in the Atlanta area, just east of Atlanta, and continue to move. Those will also continue to move east. They're following this front that is just pulling them along, and we've got this other front behind them that is actually pushing them. This front will come through and actually start to cool us off for the weekend, for the last half of the week and into the weekend, really. And as it does, it will bring rain chances for us again on Wednesday, and we'll certainly keep an eye on that. As of right now, it looks like it will be all rain. I know some folks probably have weather apps on their phone that are showing potential for a mix of rain and snow. As of right now, I'm not seeing that. It's again, looks like it's going to be all rain because the air aloft will also be warm enough to keep it from falling as snow. And we'll certainly continue to keep an eye on that. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to get back in closer to home real quick, and we'll turn off all of this, all the radar data here. Let's turn that off. We'll turn the fronts and the centers off. We'll go over here and turn off the radar from GSP, and we'll go over to where the models are and give you a look at what we can expect to see here. We're going to have to minimize this just a little bit so I can get to where the models are. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get this loaded here real quick and show you what you can expect for the rest of the day here. And this is going hour by hour, starting at 7 a.m. You see some isolated showers moving through the county. And for context, this is being recorded at 6:30, around 6:30 a.m. So again, this is for 7 a.m. in terms of the model times. And we'll go hour by hour. So here is 8 a.m. And you can see one more real big shot of rain moving through the county. By 8 a.m., maybe some moderate heavy rainfall in the eastern portions of the county, and we'll get in real close so you can get an idea of where that would be. So we're looking at Rockwell, Granite Quarry, maybe even Faith. Well, there's Faith right there, and down into Gold Hill, places like that. So again, we'll keep an eye on it and make you aware if anything comes up that we need to be concerned with. But we're essentially past the point of where we're going to get the thunder and more toward just finishing up with some pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall. By 10 a.m., you can see, or excuse me, this is 9 a.m. You can see all the rain is off to our south and east, and it will continue to move away as we go hour by hour through the day. I'm not going to rule out the potential for maybe an isolated shower as we get late into the day, but really, I think most of our rainfall is going to end around mid-morning as we go through the morning hours and head toward lunchtime and into the afternoon. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll give you your weather impacts. We will give you the amount of rainfall accumulation we expect to see on top of what we've already gotten. And then we'll give you the 5-day forecast as well. We'll be right back after this quick word from our friends at Visit Rowan County.
When you're ready to travel, let's give it another go.
The weather impacts are sponsored by Patterson Farm Incorporated. The 2021 all-season passes are on sale. You can use promo code FARMLOVE through February 28th to save $20 off your 2021 all-season pass. And for more information, visit pattersonfarm.com/all-season pass, and they'll have all the details for you right there. This pass does get you unlimited visits to the farm throughout the 2021 season, so certainly a great opportunity to purchase your tickets now and save money on them in the long run. Rain will move through the area and the county throughout the morning hours. Winds will be out of the north-northwest or north-northeast at around 5 miles an hour, and we'll see partly cloudy skies by this evening. As far as rainfall accumulation on top of what we've already gotten, by the time everything is said and done, as we move through the morning hours, we could see another 0.2 of an inch in Cleveland, another 0.2 of an inch in Salisbury, another 0.2 of an inch in Granite Quarry, another 0.3 of an inch in the Rockwell area, another 0.2 of an inch in China Grove, and another 0.2 of an inch in Enochville. So everybody's seeing around 1/4 of an inch more, possibly on top of what they've already gotten before everything comes to an end. The 5-day forecast, sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them on their website, www.sasloop.com. Mention you saw they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County weather. They will give you $25 off your first time service call. So today we'll see an 80% chance of showers and maybe another rumble or two of thunder, but I think most of the thunderstorm activity came through during the early morning hours. I've got a high of 62 in here, but I'm going to be honest with you, and we'll go back to the radar in just a moment to show you that. We are going to be skating a fine line with what we refer to as the Carolina wedge or cold air damming. And I'll go back and show you what I'm talking about in just a moment. But the potential here is if the cold air damming gets in place and it gets strong, it's going to come over us. It'll continue to keep us covered with cloud cover, maybe even some mist throughout the day, much like what we saw yesterday. And temperatures will not make it to 62. They'll stay below that. However, if we get a weak wedge that sets up, and these are very, very hard to predict because it comes down to how intense that cold air is and how deep it wedges into the mountain areas. If we get a weaker setup of the Carolina wedge in the mountains, then what will happen is we'll get more sunshine and the temperatures will go up closer to 70 degrees. Right now, I'm going to put us at 62. And we'll see how that works out for us. We'll see partly cloudy skies by this evening with a low of 46. On Wednesday, we'll see an 80% chance of rain. Most of it, I think, will come through on Wednesday evening. We'll see a high of 55 degrees on Wednesday with a low of 32. On Thursday, we get chilly again as that next cold front makes its way through. We'll see sunny skies, high of 45, clear skies, and a low of 24. On Friday, sunny skies, high of 47, mostly clear skies Friday evening with a low of 26. And on Saturday, partly sunny skies, high of 47 with mostly cloudy skies by Friday evening. So let's go ahead. I'm going to head back over real quick to the radar, and we'll talk about that potential for cold air damming real quick. So let's go over here. Let's turn off this model data. We'll go back over and we'll have to turn on the infrared satellite for now, or cover for now, because the visible satellite won't get us anything. So obviously you see all the rain here and all of that. But what's going to happen is, and let me just kind of get into a little bit closer to the western portion of the state here. So what's going to happen, and let me get my drawing tool on real quick, is we could see a wedge of cold air work its way in. And so you got the mountains right through here. And let me just kind of say, here's kind of a rough draft as you see where the western border of the state is. So you got the higher peaks of the mountains right through this area. And what can happen is cold air could get in here and wedge in there. And so if it does, let's just say it swoops around and we get a big wedge of cold air like this and it gets locked into those mountain areas, then what happens is it keeps this entire area inside of between these two lines, it keeps very thick cloud cover over it. And it also kind of keeps things all misty and yucky and dreary, and the temperatures stay down. And then you would see areas over on this side that would be, sunny and into the, we'll say upper 60s to maybe 70, even the low 70s as you head out toward the coast. But then areas that are stuck under this cloud cover, they may stay in the upper 50s and just have a very dreary day. Now, that's one possibility of what could happen. Let me go ahead and turn on my eraser real quick. I want to get rid of this line. Okay, there we go. And we will go back now. We'll turn that back off and go back to drawing here. Okay, so let's say the wedge is not as intense and it only sets up. Let's say it's not as intense and it only sets up maybe like this right here. Well, then all of a sudden, and I'm sorry, my mouse hit my computer and drew that weird jagged line straight up through there. But then all of a sudden, you get warm air all through the areas, we'll say, right in here, you get warmer air, and then, of course, further east. And then in this section right here, you get the colder air that stays all dreary looking and just misty and all that, and has the cloud cover. So it's really going to depend on how that wedge sets up, and we'll certainly keep an eye on it and make you aware of what's going on as we go through the day. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on and stay aware of as we make our way through the day, as it's going to have the biggest impact on our weather, and we'll certainly continue to watch it, and I'll make you update or provide updates throughout the day as to what we could see in terms of where we finally top out at with the high temperature. So again, that's really just a quick detail on how that can impact us here today. All right, so if you're looking for ways to stay updated with Rowan County weather anytime, you can visit us on our website, www.rowancountyweather.com. You can follow and like us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can check us out on cable television, WSRG TV in Salisbury. That is available on Hotwire Channel 394 and Spectrum Channel 16. And we'll certainly keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Tuesday. We'll continue to provide updates throughout the day on the rain, the potential for us warming up even above 62, or if we're going to stay colder than that. Right now, we're going to hold at 62 and see how it plays out. As always, thank you for following Rowan County weather, and enjoy your Tuesday, everybody.